Prosecutor's Cross. At the end of the hearing of one of the last big trials, the prosecutor Liberius Papandreou, when he saw the cross on my neck, showed me his cross and told me the following. This cross saved my life. Without it I would have been dead in 1943. It was at a time when anyone who fell into the hands of the Germans would not survive, but would go straight to the graveyard. At that time I was also arrested. I was accused by a high-ranking official of the municipality of Piraeus, a German organization, and the mayor of Piraeus, that I was the chief prosecutor of the communists, because I arrested those two men for misusing food given to the hungry. The refusal, in which I denied any guilt, infuriated my investigators. That's why I was taken to torture. On the third day of my torture, I was led into a spacious room. It was hell on earth. Inside it paraded 5 huge torturers, each of whom unleashed all their strength on me. I felt like I was slowly dying. I was also tortured by the investigator himself. In a moment of anger, he put his hands on my neck and began to strangle me. I felt like I was going to die of suffocation. I used all my strength and freed myself from his grip. I immediately tore off my shirt so I could breathe. At that moment I didn't even think about what I was doing. I noticed that then my tormentor turned pale. He turned white, whiter than the wall in the room. He tried to raise his arms but couldn't. He started to cry. Yes, he cried like a scared child. He approached me, leaned on my chest and kissed this cross here. I couldn't believe what I was seeing with my own eyes. He called for a glass of water to be brought to him. With it, with hands that could now move, he washed my wounds and sent me to sit on a chair, to recover. Then he went to get a few more colleagues, to whom he told the following. The moment this man opened his collar, lightning flashed from this tiny cross. The word 9, the German word for no, formed before my eyes. Now that I have recovered, gentlemen, I can say that God is near to those who believe. Then he came to me and said, I would ask you to give me this cross, to protect me from this unjust crisis. Not from death, because I am not afraid of death. But I am not worthy, I don't believe in God like you do. Because if I were to believe. And then he stopped. Thus, my beloved, the cross saved me from certain death, thanks to my faith, Prosecutor Liberius Papandreou told me.